Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Palm International School Orientation Day. I am Ms. Basma Mohamad, the Academic Head of Department for KG. So today we're going to start to talk about our vision in KG department. How did we choose our curricula and how do we integrate Montessori in our American curriculum as well? So today we will be talking about the main areas of child learning and development, the integration of Montessori in our American curricula, the integration of technology in teaching and learning process, and why assessment-based learning curricula, and at the end we're going to talk about the educational intervention. The main areas of child learning and development. We're relying on these areas because this should be the outcome for kindergarten students. The first area is personal, social, and emotional development. This area tackles it's just about teaching kids how to build relationships with others and how to regulate their emotions. Building relationships by taking turns, respect others' feelings, and for regulating their feelings, they know how to react, how to respond when they are going through stressful situations. So we're teaching them how to regulate their emotions. They may learn how to count, take a deep breath, stretch. So we're covering the social emotional curriculum, which tackles all of these areas needed for kids' development. The second one is cognitive communication and language. And here the kids, they need to learn how to listen. It's not just about listen كده. It's about listening attentively to be able to respond and to be able to speak. It's just not to speak anything, but to participate in discussions, to be able to talk about themselves, to express their feelings. The third one is physical development, and here we're tackling in KG department the gross motor skills and the fine motor skills. Gross motor skills, that it's all about big muscles. So kids, they learn how to balance, how to jump, how to hop, how to skip some big objects. And the fine motor skills, it tackles their control of holding scissors, lacing beads, things like using small manipulatives. Then English language art. And in English language art, it's not only about phonics. There is reading comprehension, there is writing, there is building words. So kids at the end of this stage, they learn how to write small phrases, they learn how to read short sentences, and they know about reading comprehension. So they know about the characters, the setting of a story, the parts of the book. And in addition to this, there is mathematics, which is all related to counting shapes, 2D and 3D shapes, how to solve simple sums of subtraction and addition. Then expressive art. When we're talking about expressive art, it's about how do they express themselves using art materials or even music instruments. So they can put or show how do they feel using these materials. Even you can know or recognize how do your kids feeling if he's drawing such a picture using certain colors. So from here you can just know how do they feel, because they are reflecting everything in this paper. The last one is understanding the world. And here the kids, they know about the past and the present, the events. They know about the nature, animals, plants, and everything that's introduced in science. And also they know about the communities, the cultures, the similarities and differences between each community or cultures together. Integrating Montessori approach in our education. So in our KG classes, we have the materials of Montessori, and as Maria Montessori stated, she said that the goal of early childhood education should be to activate the child's own natural desire to learn. We want them to choose the way they want to learn. So we want it to be coming from their inside, to be able to express themselves, to be able to choose the material they want to use, to be able to use the most thing that fit or meet their needs. So we're integrating Montessori. Why? To fulfill the needs of all learning styles. We all learn differently. So maybe any one of you, he can recall when he was young, our mothers may my mother, she tends to tell me, you get to write everything that you are studying in order to memorize it. It wasn't my learning style. It was her learning style. So we're learning differently. And the kids, they are the same. They are learning differently. Some of them, they learn by being a verbal learning. They can learn better if they are seeing words, sentences, or writing them. We have already the Montessori materials that cover these needs. Others, they learn best by sounds, music, or being even visual. And we have the materials for them as well to cover their needs. Others, they learn by getting reasons or relation between things, classifying, sorting by colors, sorting by objects. And others, they are social learners. The social learners are different because they tend to learn while teaching others or talking with others. And in this area, we're giving them the opportunity to be involved and participate in group work, and we have the materials to cover this. So some other kids, they are introvert. They do not want to participate with anyone. They feel more confident while they are learning on their own. So they have the space to do so as well. The last ones, the physical ones, who tends to touch everything that they are learning with, to play, to manipulate things, so they are learning the best this way. So as you can see, we have all of the materials that tackles and meet all of the learning styles needs. Also, we're developing the 21st century skills through Montessori hands-on activities, which is communication, critical thinking, collaboration, creativity. Because Montessori students, they become confident and self-directed learners. They are able to think critically, work collaboratively, and these are the skill sets for the 21st century. In this part, we're going to talk about how do we integrate technology in our education. We have already the smart boards in all of the classes. And why do we use it? Because it helps kids to utilize we're utilizing interactive games for them to cover their needs as well and to meet their needs. We have online assignments for KG students. They may be assigned a story to be read at home with their parents. And this is for, as I mentioned before, to meet their needs because they are learning differently and to keep them engaged as well. So it's used inside the school and it's used in the online assignments as well. And LMS, it's our communication application that we're using whenever we need to upload anything. You're going to find all of the materials there. The weekly materials, the plans, the weekly organizer, and everything, it will be uploaded in there. Assessment-based learning curricula. Why? Why did we choose assessment-based learning curricula? Because they incorporate the areas of child learning and development that we talked about at the beginning, and they are based on the Common Core standards. Also, these curricula, they are providing us with the 3 types of assessment. What are the 3 types of assessments? There is a formative assessment that's done during learning a specific or certain unit, and there is a summative assessment that's at the end of the unit, and there is assessment as learners. Assessment as learners, it's for the kids so they can assess themselves. They know the criteria, you're giving them and you're elaborating everything, and they can assess themselves to see if they are doing well or not. The last one, that these curricula, they are giving us differentiated sheets and resources to meet the needs of whether your kid is a high achiever, on average, or low achiever as well. Educational intervention. An intervention, it's not just about intervention in education. There is a behavioral intervention and there is an educational intervention. Our kids, they are observed by our school counselor every now and then. Why? To just to see where are they and how can we help them to perform better. And based on their performance and their behavior, she is introducing an action plan to parents and to teachers as well, to choose the best way to help this child to get back on track. The other intervention is for educational intervention, which is done by teachers or support teachers. So whenever they see that this kid needs some support because he's not on level, so they can introduce an action plan for this, and it's done in the school as well. Sometimes you may assign some certain tasks at home. It's not that big task. It's going to be kind of sheets or things to cover the things that the support teachers are giving to them. So that's all. Any question?
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.